You sit down with your plate, and there they are, your dog. Quiet, fixed in place, eyes locked on your hand like the fate of the world depends on the next bite. And for years, you've assumed the answer is simple. They want what's on your plate. They don't. What's actually going on inside their head is something almost no owner stops to think about. And by the time we get to number 1, you'll never look at dinner with your dog the same way again. Forget hunger. Forget bad manners. There are 7 distinct things firing in your dog's brain the second a fork lifts to your mouth. Things that have very little to do with the food itself. Let's begin with number 7. Number 7. Their nose is decoding your plate, not just smelling it. Before we go anywhere emotional, let's start with something physical. Something happening inside your dog's body the second food hits the table. Your dog's sense of smell is not just better than yours. It's a different category of experience. A dog has roughly 300 million scent receptors. You have around 6 million. The part of their brain that processes smell is proportionally 40 times larger than yours. So when you eat, your dog is not smelling chicken. They're smelling the chicken, the oil it was cooked in, the salt, the pepper, the trace of garlic on the cutting board, the metal of your fork, and the sweat on your hand. They're reading your plate like a book. That stare you mistake for begging is actually concentration. Their brain is sorting through dozens of scent layers, identifying each one. They're not hypnotized by your food, they're processing it. And the next reason changes what comes after the meal entirely. Number 6. They're waiting for the leftover signal. Here's a piece of canine logic almost no owner thinks about. In the world your dog's ancestors lived in, food did not appear on schedule. It appeared after someone else was done with it. Wild dogs, village dogs, and the half-domesticated scavengers that lived around early human settlements all survived by one rule. When the humans finish eating, the food becomes available. The scraps get tossed. The bones get dropped. The plates get scraped. That was the moment. That was the payoff. So your dog isn't just watching your food. They're watching the clock on your meal. Their entire nervous system is tuned to one specific cue, the moment you set the fork down for the last time. That's the signal 40,000 years of evolution wrote into them. This is why your dog will often sit patiently throughout your meal, then perk up the second you push your plate away. They weren't waiting to share. They were waiting for you to finish. And the next reason has nothing to do with food at all. Number 5. You are the most unpredictable creature in their life, except at meal times. Try seeing your day through your dog's eyes. You wake up at slightly different times. You leave when you leave. You come back when you come back. You move from room to room with no warning, take phone calls, go quiet, laugh, vanish into the bathroom for reasons they will never understand. To your dog, you are a beautifully chaotic event. They love you, but they cannot predict you. Except at mealtimes. Mealtimes run on rails. Around the same time, in the same chair for about 20 minutes, you will be still. You will be reachable. You will not vanish behind a door or get into a car. You will simply be there, anchored to one spot. For a creature whose emotional security depends on knowing where you are, that 20 minutes is a daily oasis. The most reliable appointment in their entire life. They're not chasing food. They're claiming the one window of the day when you cannot escape them. Number 4. They're reading your face, not your plate. This one will rearrange how you think about every meal you've eaten in front of your dog. Dogs are the only non-human species on Earth that has evolved to read human facial expressions naturally. Studies from the University of Helsinki and several others have shown that dogs process human faces in a dedicated region of their brain, the same way we do. They can tell the difference between your angry face, your sad face, your tired face, and your relaxed face, often within milliseconds. Now think about which version of your face shows up at the dinner table. When you eat, your shoulders drop. Your jaw moves in a slow rhythm. The tension you carried from the day begins to leave your face. You become softer, calmer, easier to be around. Part of what your dog is watching is the food, yes. But a bigger part is you. The relaxed version, the one that doesn't show up during arguments or rushed mornings. That stare isn't fixation on a fork. It's quiet appreciation of seeing you at peace. Number 3, the oxytocin loop is firing between you. Here's where the science gets almost unbelievable. In 2015, a research team led by Miho Nagasawa published a study in the journal Science that changed how we understand the dog and human bond. They discovered that when a dog and their owner make sustained eye contact, both of them release oxytocin, the same hormone that floods a mother's body when she holds her newborn baby. The same hormone responsible for love, attachment, and trust. What's wild is this. The researchers tested wolves under the same conditions, and the effect did not happen. This means the oxytocin loop between dogs and humans is not an accident of evolution. It was built. Over thousands of years of domestication, dogs developed the ability to bond with us using the exact same biochemistry mothers use to bond with their children. So when your dog stares at you during dinner and you glance back, something invisible passes between you. A small chemical exchange. A pulse of attachment. A reminder, written in hormones, that you belong to each other. They aren't begging. They're triggering one of the most intimate biological loops two species have ever shared. And the next reason takes this from chemistry into something almost ceremonial. Number 2. Their feeding instinct fires the second yours does. Animal behaviorists have a name for this. They call it allelomimetic behavior, which is a long word for a simple idea. When one member of a social group does something, the rest are wired to do it too. Dogs sleep when their pack sleeps. They bark when other dogs bark. They walk in the direction the group walks. And critically, they eat when their pack eats. This is not learned. It's installed. Puppies start showing this behavior at around 5 weeks old, before they can even properly chew solid food. So when you sit down with a plate, something inside your dog activates whether they're hungry or not. Their body interprets your eating as a group signal, a cue that the pack is feeding, which means they should be feeding too. Even a dog who just finished a full bowl will appear at your feet. Because the trigger isn't hunger. The trigger is you. This is also why dogs who live alone with one person tend to be the most intense watchers. With no other pack members to mirror, they synchronize entirely with you. You eat, they engage. You stop, they relax. It's not greed, it's biology copying yours. And now we arrive at the one reason that changes everything. Number 1. They're asking the only question they've ever known how to ask. This is the reason I promised at the start, and it's the one most owners go their whole life without understanding. In a dog's emotional world, food and love are not two separate things. They are the same thing. The very first relationship your dog ever had, the one with their mother, was built entirely around being fed. Her milk was warmth, survival, safety, and belonging, all at once. Before your dog could see clearly, before they could walk, before they understood the world, they understood one simple equation. To be fed is to be loved. When your dog came home with you, you inherited that equation. Every bowl of food you've ever placed down has registered as more than nutrition. It has registered as proof. Proof that you still want them. Proof that they still belong. Proof that nothing has changed. Now think about what they're actually doing when they watch you eat. They aren't asking for a bite. They are watching the person they love consume the very thing that means love in their language. And they are asking you the same gentle question they've been asking in 1,000 small ways their entire life, with the paw on your knee, with the follow into the kitchen, with the stare across the room. When you turn, meet their eyes, and slip them that tiny piece of whatever you're eating, you are not spoiling them. You are answering. You are saying yes. Yes, you're still mine. Yes, I still love you. Yes, we still share. That one small gesture isn't about flavor. It's about confirmation. In the only language they have, you just told them the thing they most needed to hear. And on the days you don't share, when you're distracted or rushed or just not in the mood, you sometimes catch them lying down with a quiet sigh. Not quite as settled as before. Not because they missed a bite, but because today, the answer felt a little less certain. So the next time your dog appears at your feet the second you sit down, with those patient eyes and that perfectly still body, you'll know what you're really looking at. And every time you glance back at them, every time you smile, every time you slip them that small piece of whatever you're eating, you are giving them the only answer that has ever mattered to them. Yes. Still yes. Always yes. If this changed the way you think about mealtimes, consider subscribing. I make videos like this one for people who want to understand the quiet conversations happening between them and their dogs, because those conversations are usually deeper than we realize. Take care of them. Every look is a question, and every kindness is an answer.